Aeroplane 2, the sequel. And we're looking at, well and truly looking at shuttle disaster, shuttle incident, conditioning, pre-programming, predictive programming in quite a quite an incredible level, to be honest. So we seen in the first video, we seen the school kid. Of course, the school teacher seemingly was on the shuttle, right? That's the official narrative, of course. It's not what I would say, but that's what they say. So we drew that comparison and potential conditioning, which it is 100% in my own view. But now I'll take you to another clip that I think is worth pointing out. Now, in the whole film, there is lots to be said, but these two parts in particular I want to point out. So here we go. So it's showing you like newspapers, and then it goes to news broadcast from across the world. Look here, the Jerusalem News, shock horror. They shouldn't have gone in the first place. Remember when the teacher went? Excuse me. The teacher seemingly went up on the Challenger, and after that, all the astronauts and different members of the public and media and NASA came out and said they should never, ever, ever have put in a teacher on that shuttle. To the point where a lot of the old school astronauts were very unhappy about it. And yeah, even to the point where you got the feeling that they kind of blamed it on that. So I thought that was definitely interesting. So they shouldn't have gone in the first place. And what's the other headline? France faces new crisis. And I think there's something about 23 killed. I can't quite make it out. But there's more. Here we go.
Our top story tonight.
Did you see that as well? Just quickly. What did it say? Man has sex change, marries himself, or marries self. So, I mean, honestly, that back in 1982, that was a complete joke. In 1992, it was a joke. Today, it's probably a real headline. Shock horror, right? Ain't that interesting? So, continue.
Our top story tonight, 4-alarm fire rages through downtown Buffalo. Also in the news, lunar shuttle heads for the sun and certain disaster.
Heads for the sun and certain disaster, because in the film the shuttle is in trouble. It's a lunar shuttle destined for the the moon, right? Of course. So they're saying they're in trouble, destined to be not good news. And if you look at the video in the background, it's very, very similar to what we seen on the Challenger disaster when it blew up. The video at the back there, you'll see the screen in the corner. Very, very similar to it. Look at it.
Certain disaster.
Our top story tonight, 4-alarm fire rages through downtown Tokyo. Also in the news, American lunar mission locked in death.
And of course, that's the Japanese version. I nearly said Chinese, but I would have got pulled up for being stereotypical, racist. Sure. So Tokyo, Japan, right? Or is it? You can let me know. But of course, Godzilla got the shuttle. Yeah, pretty much Japanese news, right? So, and more.
Struggle.
A 4-alarm fire in downtown Moscow clears way for a glorious new tractor factory. And on the lighter side of the news, hundreds of capitalists are soon to perish in shuttle disaster.
Yeah, and again in the background, a rocket blowing up. And it's this time it's not the Japanese, it's the Russians. And they're talking about hundreds of capitalists set to perish. Look, with a gun pointed to his head, you'll say what you're told to say. And again, yeah, the rocket in the background. And I thought, do you know what? That is just too uncanny, man. Honest to God. So I'll play it one more time.
Alarm fire in downtown Moscow clears way for a glorious new tractor factory. And on the lighter side of the news, hundreds of capitalists are soon to perish in shuttle disaster.
So there you go. Quite incredible. So you can let me know let me know what you think. It's quite astonishing. If you've not seen the film, then check it out. So there you go.
I get those goosebumps every time.